Hey everyone, my name is Shelby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back, or welcome new viewers. Very good. Okay, today I want to talk about how to make 2023 your year. Yeah, how to go for it, how to do the things that you want to do, how to achieve the things that you want to achieve, how to dream bigger, live bigger, feel better, all the things, right? I don't know if you're doing a New Year's resolution, and if you are, get it. Another concept that you could check out is Gretchen Rubin's one-word theme of the year. I personally have decided that my one-word theme of the year is bloom. And I think a corresponding color of pink or lilac or something. Very girly, and I love it because I really want to step out of my shell this year. I want to be like a big old peony, showing myself, not afraid of being perceived, not afraid of speaking up, not afraid of anything, following through on my life cycle, right? I think that I'm in a season of bloom right now in my life cycle. So if you are into that, then do that. That's really cool. But that's not actually specifically what we're talking about in this video. Specifically, I want to talk about a couple tangible ways that you can make your year the best year that it could be, right? And I'm so afraid to say that because we all did that in 2020 and look what happened. That was going to be the best year ever. And it was not the best year ever. But we can do it this year, 2023. Come on, baby, we got this. So the first thing that I am going to tell you to do for 2023 is to just start taking action. Just do it. Nike, just do it, right? But genuinely, just start taking action. Stop overthinking. Stop researching the hell out of it. Just start doing, okay? Because while doing, you're going to learn things, okay? By doing, you're going to acquire data that you couldn't have acquired on the internet, okay? By actually pursuing the things that you want to pursue, you're going to learn so much more than if you had just thought about it or just read books about it or just talked about it or just visualized it. You need to actually start taking some action on it, okay? So let's use the example of you want to learn to play guitar. You need to pick up the guitar and start playing it. That's what you got to do. It's like that funny scene in August Rush where the kid doesn't have any formal training or education in how to play guitar, but he picks it up and he starts banging it or whatever. He's a music prodigy and it's a fictional character, but you get the gist, right? You can definitely learn so much more by actually using something than by sitting in a classroom and watching videos or learning the theory about it. Theory is important, don't get me wrong. This is not an anti-academia video. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm into academia. That's important. Evidence-based practice is my motto. But keyword being practice. You have to do it. Evidence-based is important. Practice is what's important. That's where the tradies get it right, is in the practice. Oh, those snowplows are going nuts out there. We're going to have nice, clean driveways, or not driveways, roads. And on this topic, I think John Lennon said, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. You have to do it. You have to just start living it, and you just have to start doing it, and you have to adjust as you go, right? I think that best laid plans are just that. They're only plans, and they don't actually have any action in them, and they don't have any inherent value in them until you start taking action on them. Because once you get out there and once you start doing stuff, you're going to figure out that things need to be tweaked, right? And that's good, and that's important, and that's okay to tweak your plan, right? The thing I want to talk about is the concept of the locus of control, okay? So you might be familiar with the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So just like what that prayer says, and that's a big AA thing, right? Is learning what is actually within your control and what is outside of your control, right? And the wisdom to know the difference. So the locus of control is just that. It's the idea of, these things I have complete control over, these things I have some influence over, These things I have no influence over. So if we think about, whether or not you brush your teeth every day, that's yours. You can't blame that on anyone else. Things that you have influence over, I have influence over, my family and the meals that we eat, but not completely, because my husband also has influence in that, right? It's a shared influence. And then things I have even less influence on, the political, what's going on with politics and like the political party that wins, right? Like I have a vote and I have some influence, but a very small amount. And then things I have absolutely no control or influence over, asteroids zooming around in space. I have no control over that. That can just happen, and that's not my business because I didn't do anything. That's not my fault. Really take a look at your life and what is within your control and what is outside of your control. Take ownership of the things that are within your control and let go of the rest, because it's not your business. It doesn't matter. There's no point in getting worried about it because it's not your business. You don't have to do it. Another thing I want you to think about going into 2023 is something called self-efficacy, okay? Self-efficacy is the belief that you have control over yourself, the things that you do, and the world around you, right? So it's the belief that you can create change in the world, that you're not just a leaf being blown in the wind or a stick floating on a river to be pushed around, that you have autonomy and agency on your life, and that there are things that you can influence and things that you can do to change. Build up your self-efficacy. Pairing that with your locus of control and taking action is going to be so important, okay? That is how, one, you're going to find more peace in your life. Two, you're going to be able to tackle all your goals. And, three, feel more at peace, just feeling really peaceful with yourself. I know this is kind of a quick one, but I'm jazzed up about it, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about a couple ideas like that. Take a piece of paper and write down the things that are within your control and the things that are outside of your control, okay? And I think that you're going to be relieved at the things that are not in your control, because you don't have to worry about it. And you're going to be empowered by the things that are in your control, because they are in your control and you can do it. And by sorting these things out, by gaining that wisdom to know the difference, you'll build your self-efficacy and the belief in yourself that you can pursue the things that you want to pursue. And then take massive action. Just do it. Just do it, baby. So if you reached the end of the video, please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. I'm very excited about my YouTube channel, starting my YouTube channel. So feel free to comment down below other self-helpy topics, books. Let me talk about books. Finances, nothing crazy. I'm not an accountant. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to hear from me, or book recommendations or whatever. Okay, thanks. Bye.